this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You want to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Receiver makes the catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Now from the pistol formation. Gives it to the back. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First and goal, handoff. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming up, second down and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to roll the dice. Try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They're going to run it here. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He hands it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Jayhawks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Kansas. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. USC offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. There's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll give it to the running back. Good enough for the first down to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. The Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with the first and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle, but forced down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California. And now to try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Breaks free. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt is away, and it's short, not what they were looking for. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Kansas offense is back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after just a short gain. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason, into the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They're going to run the option. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the Jayhawks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got some room. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board.
Touchdown, Kansas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Sets a kickoff.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
USC Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. The tight end has got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quick throw caught on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Hand off to the back. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the Trojans' offense is on the move now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense operating from the pistol. He'll hand it off.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Jayhawks have 1st and 10 here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down for the offense. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean,